What if I told you that the reason your skin keeps looking older isn't your age, it's your routine? You might be doing everything you were told, moisturizing, avoiding the sun, even spending hundreds on anti-aging creams. And yet every morning the mirror feels a little less kind. The wrinkles seem deeper. The glow faded. But here's the truth. An 85-year-old woman from Ohio stunned her family and friends not with surgery, not with expensive treatments, but with a home remedy made from castor oil and baking soda. In this video, I'll walk you through how she did it, why it works, and how you can start tonight. Stay with me, because these simple ingredients may change how you see your skin forever. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching from and what time is it right now? Drop a quick comment below. Even a small moment of your day means so much to me. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss what's coming next. As we grow older, many changes take place quietly beneath our skin. Changes we may not see right away, but we begin to feel. Perhaps you've noticed your skin feeling thinner, drier, or more fragile than it used to be. That soft glow you once had now seems faded, replaced by fine lines, age spots, or a papery texture that comes no matter how much cream you use. And maybe you wonder, is this just how aging works, or is there something more going on beneath the surface? Let's gently uncover what's really happening inside your skin after age 60. First, the skin naturally loses moisture as we age, not just from the surface, but deep within the lower layers as well. The sebaceous glands which produce our skin's natural oils become less active, sometimes slowing by more than 50% after age 70. Without this natural oil barrier, the skin dries out faster, making it more prone to cracking, wrinkling, and irritation. This is one of the main reasons your skin may suddenly feel rough, even when you've done nothing different. Pause here and think about the skin structure like a mattress. When you were young, your skin was like a brand new mattress full of support, springy and firm. But as you age, collagen, the protein that gives skin its firmness, starts to break down. In fact, after the age of 50, the dermis, which is the thick middle layer of skin, becomes thinner by about 20% every 10 years. That means by the time you're 70, your skin may be 40% thinner than it was at 50. Now, a thinner dermis doesn't just mean less firmness, it also means reduced circulation. That means fewer nutrients reaching the skin and slower healing when there's damage. It also means less ability to hold water, leading to a dull, dry appearance that even expensive creams struggle to reverse. You might look in the mirror and feel like your reflection no longer matches how you feel inside. That disconnect between how you see yourself and how others see you can quietly chip away at confidence. Another invisible change is the buildup of dead skin cells. In younger, skin cell turnover happens about every 28 days. But after age 60, this process slows down, sometimes taking 45 to 60 days or longer. This means that old dry cells stay on the surface much longer, forming a barrier that blocks moisture and nutrients from getting where they're needed. You may feel like your moisturizer isn't working anymore, but it's not the cream, it's the dead skin that's in the way. When these changes combine, dryness, collagen loss, slower cell turnover, the effects become visible. Wrinkles deepen, age spots darken, and the skin starts to sag, especially around the mouth, jawline, and eyes. Even if your spirit feels young and your heart is full of energy, your skin may quietly tell a different story. That's where frustration begins, and the temptation to give up or just accept it as normal aging. But here's the hopeful truth: aging may be natural, but accelerated aging is not. You can slow this process by giving your skin the two things it desperately needs after 60: deep moisture and regular gentle exfoliation. By replenishing hydration and helping remove dead skin gently, you allow your skin to breathe, to heal, and even to glow again. These changes don't require surgery or expensive treatments. They begin with understanding what your skin truly needs and responding with care. So tonight, as you look at your reflection, remember this: your skin is still listening. With the right habits, it's never too late to feel good in your skin again. And there comes a point, often somewhere after 60, When you start to notice your skin doesn't bounce back like it used to. You wash your face in the morning, pat it dry, and for a moment you catch a glimpse of someone who looks tired. Not because you feel tired inside, but because the skin around your eyes or cheeks suddenly looks thinner, drier, even a little dull. And maybe you've wondered, is there anything simple, gentle, and truly effective left out there that won't break the bank? For many older adults, the answer might be hiding in a small amber bottle, something called castor oil. Not a trendy cream, not a lab-made serum, but an old-fashioned oil with real scientific weight behind it. Castor oil, especially in its purest form, is made up of nearly 90% ricinoleic acid, a unique fatty acid with impressive healing properties. Unlike regular moisturizers that often sit on top of the skin, castor oil dives deeper, reaching into the dermis, the middle layer where real skin repair begins. This is where collagen is formed, where elasticity is maintained, and where aging, if left unchecked, slowly takes root. Ricinoleic acid does three essential things for mature skin. It deeply hydrates, it reduces inflammation, and it stimulates collagen production. All three vital in keeping aging skin resilient. When the skin is dry, the tiny cracks that form between cells become exaggerated, making wrinkles look deeper and skin appear thinner. By filling in those cracks and locking in moisture from the inside out, castor oil helps the skin look smoother, calmer, and more radiant. And for seniors who deal with sensitive skin redness or chronic dryness, that anti-inflammatory effect can offer real comfort. But here's something most people don't know. Not all castor oil is created equal. To get the true benefits, you need to choose cold-pressed castor oil, which means the oil is extracted without heat that can destroy its healing compounds. It should also be hexane-free, meaning no harsh chemicals were used during processing, and stored in a dark-colored glass bottle to protect its nutrients from light. These little details may seem small, but they make a big difference in preserving the oil's potency and purity, two things your skin deserves. Now let's talk about how to use it, because how you apply it matters just as much as what you apply. After washing your face in the evening, take just a few drops of castor oil on your fingertips. Don't rub it in harshly. Instead, gently press it into the skin, especially around areas that feel dry, thin, or lined. This gentle tapping motion helps the oil absorb without stretching delicate tissue, which is especially important around the eyes. Your skin will feel slightly thick at first, but give it a few minutes. Your warmth helps the oil melt in beautifully. One woman named Barbara, age 72, had tried everything for the fine lines under her eyes. Expensive creams, rollers, even eye masks. Nothing worked. Until one night, her granddaughter handed her a bottle of cold-pressed castor oil and said, "Just try this, Grandma." She did. And after just 2 weeks of nightly use, Barbara noticed the difference. A 40% reduction in the appearance of wrinkles around her eyes. Even her daughter asked if she'd had a cosmetic procedure, but the only change was the little bottle beside her bed. That's the quiet power of castor oil. Not loud, not glamorous, just effective. And the best part, it's affordable. No monthly subscription, no complicated steps, just a simple act of care that becomes a part of your evening routine. Because when you take those few minutes each night, just you and your reflection, you're not just caring for your skin, you're reclaiming a little piece of yourself. The softness, the glow, the quiet confidence that doesn't fade with time. Aging is natural, but dry, lifeless skin doesn't have to be. Give your skin what it's asking for and let castor oil do the rest. Sometimes, no matter how many creams we apply or how much water we drink, our skin still looks dull, tired, or uneven. You might look in the mirror and feel like your face has lost some of its brightness, that familiar, healthy glow you used to have. The truth is, this change doesn't always come from deep inside the skin. Often it's caused by something sitting right on top of it, a layer of old dead skin cells that just won't let go. As we age, our skin's ability to shed those old cells naturally slows down. When we're younger, skin renews itself about every 28 days, like a quiet, invisible reset. But after the age of 60, that process takes longer. sometimes 45 to even 60 days or more. That means your skin is carrying layers of dead cells for weeks past their time, and that buildup acts like a wall that blocks moisture, blocks nutrients, and most of all, blocks your natural beauty from shining through. You might have noticed that your favorite moisturizer doesn't seem to work like it used to. Or maybe the serum you apply every night feels like it just sits there doing nothing at all. It's not because those products have lost their power. It's because they can't reach the living cells beneath. Imagine trying to water your garden while a tarp covers the soil. No matter how good the water is, it can't get through. That's exactly what's happening to your skin when dead cells pile up over time. Now here's the gentle, natural solution that could make all the difference, and it's likely sitting in your kitchen right now. Baking soda, that simple white powder you use to freshen the fridge or help your cookies rise, can also revive your skin. It has a fine, smooth, crystalline texture that works perfectly for gentle exfoliation, especially for delicate senior skin. Unlike harsh scrubs filled with crushed seeds or chemical peels, baking soda removes dead skin without causing micro tears or irritation. It's the kind of help your skin needs, not rough, not aggressive, just quietly effective. To use it safely and gently, you only need a small amount, half a teaspoon mixed with a few drops of water. The goal is to create a slightly damp paste, not dry and gritty, but smooth and soft like a lotion. Apply this mixture to clean skin using your fingertips in slow circular motions. Focus on areas that feel rough or uneven, but always avoid the delicate skin directly around your eyes. This process should take no more than 30 seconds per area, enough time to loosen old cells without irritating the skin beneath. Afterward, rinse thoroughly with cool water to help close the pores and calm the skin. Then gently pat your skin dry with a soft towel. Never rub, as older skin is thinner and more sensitive to friction. You might notice a smoother texture right away. And with regular use, just once or twice a week, your skin will start to feel lighter, clearer, and more refreshed. More importantly, your moisturizer will finally be able to do its job, reaching the living layers of skin where healing begins. Many seniors say they feel a difference, not just in how their skin looks, but in how it feels softer, calmer, more alive. And emotionally, that matters too. Because when your skin feels fresh, you feel more present, more comfortable in your body, and a little more like yourself again. We all carry the quiet weight of aging in different ways, but our skin doesn't have to carry it alone. So if you've been feeling like your glow has gone missing, maybe it's just hiding under yesterday's layers. With a little help and a humble kitchen ingredient, you can begin to reveal what's already there, the brightness that never left you. Start small, be gentle, and trust that even after 60, 70, or 80, your skin still knows how to heal. It just needs your care. One of the most powerful things you can give your skin isn't something expensive or complicated. It's the right combination of two simple ingredients. On their own, castor oil and baking soda already bring gentle healing benefits to aging skin. But when used together in the right way, they create what scientists call a synergistic effect, where the total result is greater than the sum of the parts. It's like pairing the perfect dance partners. One opens the door and the other steps in to do the healing. You see, baking soda has a unique ability to shift the skin's surface pH, making it slightly more alkaline for a short time. This gentle change doesn't harm the skin when done properly. Instead, it makes the outer layers more receptive. It temporarily softens and loosens the tough layer of dead cells that often builds up with age. In doing so, it creates what you might call tiny windows, little openings that allow deeper ingredients to reach where they're needed most. That's where castor oil steps in. Castor oil, rich in ricinoleic acid, is deeply moisturizing and anti-inflammatory, but it works best when it can reach the dermis, the deeper layer of your skin. Without proper exfoliation or pH adjustment, it often just sits on the surface doing less than it could. But with baking soda as its silent helper, The oil sinks in more easily, working deeper to stimulate collagen, soften lines, and nourish aging tissue. It's a gentle process, but the results build over time, and many seniors have noticed real improvements after just a few weeks. The key to this synergy, though, lies in the proper ratio, and this part truly matters. Using too much baking soda can irritate the skin, especially the delicate areas around the mouth, eyes, or neck. Too little and the mixture won't open the pathways enough for the castor oil to do its deeper work. The ideal formula is simple: 1 teaspoon of castor oil combined with 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Mix them together until smooth. You're looking for a creamy, spreadable consistency, not too thick or grainy. Once mixed, apply the blend gently onto clean skin, preferably in the evening before bed. Use your fingertips in soft upward strokes and take a moment to notice how the mixture feels warm, rich, and comforting. Leave it on for exactly 15 minutes, not more, not less. This timing allows the baking soda to do its job without overexposing your skin to the pH change. Once time is up, rinse the mixture off with cool water to soothe the skin and help close the pores. After rinsing, don't stop there. Apply a few drops of pure castor oil to your damp skin right away. This final step locks in the moisture and continues the healing process overnight. You'll wake up to skin that feels softer, calmer, and more hydrated, and over time these effects compound. But remember, more isn't always better. Avoid the urge to use this combination daily. For mature skin, once or twice a week is plenty. Your skin needs time to rest, repair, and respond. Using it too often can disrupt the skin's natural barrier and leave it feeling sensitive, even raw. So be gentle, be patient, let your skin breathe between treatments, and trust the process. When used correctly, this humble mixture can become one of the most effective steps in your skincare routine. Not because it's trendy or high-tech, but because it works with your body, not against it. That's the beauty of synergy. When two simple things chosen wisely and used gently can bring out the best in you. When we think about taking care of our skin, most of us immediately focus on our face. The forehead, the cheeks, maybe the chin or the jawline. These are the areas we see first in the mirror. But as the years go by, something subtle happens. The parts of our body that once seemed invisible start to speak louder. And without us noticing, they quietly begin to reveal our true age. There are 3 areas in particular that often go unnoticed until they don't: the neck, the hands, and the skin around the eyes. These delicate regions age faster than we realize, not because we neglect them out of carelessness, but simply because we're not told to pay attention. Yet they carry the signs of time more clearly than anywhere else on our body. And once you know what to look for, it's impossible not to see. Let's start with the neck, a place many seniors say catches them by surprise. The skin here is thinner, has fewer oil glands, and is exposed daily to sunlight, wind, and movement. Worse still, our modern habit of constantly looking down at phones or books leads to what dermatologists now call tech neck. These are horizontal lines that deepen year after year, giving the appearance of sagging and premature aging. And unlike the face, the neck often doesn't benefit from sunscreen, moisturizers, or gentle massage. Next are the hands, perhaps the most honest storytellers of all. Every handshake, every wave, every time we reach for something, our hands are on display. But starting around age 50, the skin on the hands begins to thin by about 1% each year. Over time, this exposes veins, tendons, and age spots, making the hands look older even if the face looks young. And because we wash them more than any other part of the body, they lose moisture faster and recover more slowly. Then there's the area around the eyes where the skin is naturally the thinnest on the entire body. Just 1/3 the thickness of your cheeks. This fragile skin is where fine lines, puffiness, and shadows love to settle in. And because it's so delicate, it requires extra care, not more pressure, but more attention. If untreated, it can add years to your appearance, even when the rest of your skin is doing well. So how do we care for these forgotten zones gently, wisely, and with small adjustments? When using the baking soda and castor oil, treatment modify it for each area. For the eyes, use just a pinch of baking soda and more castor oil, creating a soft, soothing blend that won't irritate thin tissue. For the neck, always massage upward, never downward, encouraging firmness instead of pulling against gravity. And for the hands, leave the mixture on slightly longer, about 5 extra minutes, then follow with deep moisturizing, especially around the knuckles and cuticles. These areas might be easy to forget, but they're also the quickest to respond when given proper care. And just like us all, they really need is a bit of attention, a little patience, and the belief that it's never too late to glow again. There's something truly magical that happens in your body after the sun goes down. While the world gets quieter, your skin begins to wake up not on the surface, but deep within. It's easy to think that sleep is simply for rest, but for your skin, night is when the real work begins. Especially between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body enters its natural repair mode. During these quiet nighttime hours, your skin becomes more active, more absorbent, and more responsive to care. Blood flow increases, carrying nutrients more efficiently to the cells that need it most. Collagen production, the very protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful, rises significantly, and the skin's outer barrier becomes slightly more permeable, making it easier for healing ingredients to sink in. This window of time is often referred to as the golden repair phase, and it's one of your greatest allies in skincare. So how can you take advantage of this natural rhythm? Start by applying your castor oil and baking soda mixture about 30 minutes before bed. This gives the treatment time to work while your body begins shifting into regeneration mode. As you sit quietly letting the mixture rest on your skin, your body is already preparing to heal from the day. Once the 15 minutes are up, rinse gently with cool water and pat your skin completely dry. But here's a step that many forget, and it makes a world of difference. After rinsing, apply a second layer of pure castor oil, this time without the baking soda. This final step acts like a soft sealing blanket over your skin, locking in moisture while your body does the deeper work. The oil stays in place through the night, feeding your skin as it rebuilds from the inside out. Just be sure to let the oil absorb fully before lying down. If the product rubs off on your pillow, much of its benefit can be lost before it ever reaches your skin. Using a satin pillowcase or placing a clean towel on top can help protect your bedding while your skin rests peacefully. It's a simple habit, but timing it right can make your skincare twice as effective without changing the product at all. Many seniors who make this a nightly ritual notice more than just smoother skin. They feel calmer, more grounded, more connected to their body's quiet wisdom. Because this practice isn't just about beauty, it's about honoring the natural rhythms of aging with care, patience, and love. Your skin has never stopped trying to heal. All it needs is the right moment and a little help from you. One of the most common mistakes people make when starting a new skincare habit is thinking that more means better. It's a natural instinct. When something feels good or seems to work, we want to use it every day, maybe even twice a day. But when it comes to mature skin, especially after 60, the right rhythm is more powerful than frequent repetition. Your skin, just like the rest of your body, needs time to recover, to rebuild, and to breathe. As we age, the process of skin regeneration begins to slow down. In our younger years, skin cells turn over every 28 days or so. But after 60, that cycle can stretch to 45 or even 60 days. This means that any exfoliation, even gentle ones, must be followed by ample rest for the skin to fully repair itself. Using baking soda too often can thin the outer layer, making your skin feel tight, irritated, or even inflamed. To avoid that, here's a simple, safe schedule that works in harmony with your body's natural pace. Twice a week is enough for exfoliation using the castor oil and baking soda blend. Choose days that are easy to remember, like Monday and Thursday, and let your skin rest on the others. On the remaining nights, simply apply a small amount of pure pure castor oil to clean skin. This allows moisture to return, collagen to rebuild, and inflammation to settle, all without added stress. If you ever notice redness, tingling, or extra sensitivity, take that as your skin's quiet request to pause. Give it a full week of recovery by skipping exfoliation and using only castor oil until comfort returns. Like all healing, skincare is not a race, it's a conversation. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is give your skin the time and space to respond in its own gentle way. So today we've explored a simple truth that sometimes the most powerful change doesn't come from fancy bottles or high-priced promises. It comes from understanding your skin, listening to its needs, and giving it the quiet care it deserves. With just $5 worth of castor oil and baking soda used with patience and the right timing, your skin can begin to feel softer, stronger, and more alive, than all within just 2 weeks. You don't need to spend hundreds on anti-aging creams to feel good in your own skin again. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to hear from you. Which part of your skin do you feel shows your age the most? Is it your neck, your hands, or around the eyes? Or maybe it's somewhere you hadn't noticed until now. Share your thoughts in the comments below, or simply type the word HOPE if you're ready to start taking gentle care of your skin tonight. If this video brought you a little peace or a useful tip, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you know someone, a friend, a sister, a neighbor who's been searching for something natural and real, please consider sharing this video with them. And now, as you end your day, I hope you'll look in the mirror with kindness, not just to see what's changed, but to remember all the beauty that's still blooming from within. Take care, and may your evenings be quiet, your mornings be bright, and your skin always feel like home.